This is a 1958 Porsche 356A 1600 Super Speedster, a classic open-top sports car that is as desirable and expensive as the name is long. The 356 Speedster was introduced to the sports car-hungry American market in 1954 by the legendary Max Hoffman as a bare-bones, stripped-down roadster which quickly became popular for not just enthusiasts, but even the most hardcore weekend racers and even celebrities, produced until 1958, making this car one of the last produced. It was lightweight, featuring a distinct low wraparound windshield, sleek styling, and bucket seats, with the later supermodels like this one equipped with a high-output engine capable of pushing this 356 over 100 miles per hour. In the back here is our numbers-matching engine and transmission, specifically a naturally aspirated, air-cooled 1,582cc overhead valve flat four-cylinder engine with twin Zenith carburetors, rated for 75 PS, or that's European horsepower, which technically converts to about 74 US horsepower, but I believe it would have also been rated for 75 horsepower US here in the States. That engine is then paired with a 4-speed manual transaxle, which is fully synchromesh in all 4 gears, making for beautiful, easy shifts, and then that delivers power to the rear wheels. The gearbox technically even owes its origins to a Formula 1 car which never fully made it into production. Now this car weighs just 1,700 pounds, so this car also scoots with this engine and sounds the part as well. And I love all of the pieces in the engine bay here. Note all of the Bosch parts, all of the original parts. It says made in Germany on the engine block, on the Bosch labels, but more importantly than that is it's kind of hard to see, but the actual engine deck plate itself is also original and is stamped with the correct numbers to ensure us that all of this, including the body parts, are actually original to this car. Now this particular car comes finished in its factory-correct Meissen Blue, which it was refinished in as part of its restoration. You can see it features a red interior and even a dark blue tonneau cover, which underneath features a soft top with side curtains that can be raised as needed. The car features the stunning Speedster profile with the low-cut windshield that Max Hoffman knew would be successful as he begged Porsche to bring these to the United States. You can also note all the 356A additions and specific exterior details, things like the separated bumper as well that you can see here. And this car has the actual hella made in Germany lenses. We can see all of the correct Bosch components behind, even here for the horns, gold Porsche script, badgings, made in Germany driver's side mirror. We can see all of the windshield wipers on that low-cut windshield, gold Speedster badging, custom coachwork badging, beautiful straight trim. And if we take a look at the wheels, this is an interesting 20,000 euro addition, because this car, in order to fit these German 15-inch Rudge wheels, you actually have to modify the factory sort of stock settings for the drum brakes underneath. And that's what's been done here to fit these beautiful wheels with Porsche center script as well. And they're wrapped in these wonderful Michelin tires that have a vintage style tread, but of course are made from a modern compound. As we continue down the car, everything is gorgeous, even the sounds when you open and close the doors. Wonderful fit and finish on this car. As we continue down, more of those wheels to the back, because this is a 58, benefits from some of the updates, including the teardrop taillights, which were updated in 57. And you might note the California plate. Now this plate is actually what was on the car when it was pulled from the garage in 2017 before it was restored. And so that is a very, very cool detail. You can even see the registration stickers on there. We have our gold Porsche 1600 Super script and even the exhaust into the separated bumpers here in the back. A very beautiful, cool detail on this 356. Up here in the frunk, we have a variety of different components, including our fuel tank, but more importantly, we actually have a full-size spare here, which is the same Rudge-style 15-inch wheel with that Michelin tire up here in front. We have what is essentially a brand new Porsche tool case, and we also have all of the various tonneau covers and sort of convertible top covers in here as well. But it doesn't stop there. Note all of the beautiful finishes and the condition of everything, including this brand new looking jack. But over here on the left side, in the hinge, we actually have the correct numbers corresponding with this exact car, meaning this hood that everything is under for the Frunk is even correct for this particular car. Moving on to the interior, this particular car is finished in red. As you can see here, some of the Meissen blue carries over into the inside, and all of these cool tan accents as well. But note that the condition of everything is brand new. I mean, just look at the driver's seat and even the passenger seat. No wear marks or anything like that. The back seat probably hasn't even been sat in since the restoration. You can see the leather straps, the seat belts which have been added. You can see all of this brand new carpet. We have the rear release for the engine deck lid. And if we take a look in the front, we can see our 3 pedals, our 4-speed manual transmission. We have our emergency brake here, or the parking brake, and we also have the front or Frunk release, I should say. There are some cool badges like the carrosserie or the coach building numbers for this car. If we take a look at the front here, we have a nice big round rim steering wheel with a horn, turn signals, headlights, and then over here we actually have some of our various gauges, which of course are in the Porsche green. As you can see here, TAC is front and center, oil, temp, and tank to the left, and speedo to the right with the odometer. We have our ignition to the right of that, along with our choke, and then we have the gold Porsche script and even the Porsche Sport Wagen Meister Schafter badge there on the right side with a handheld. You can see just how beautiful this car is. Fantastic condition. Obviously, everything's brand new, and it's just simple and straight to the point as a sports car. In 1956, Car and Driver reviewed a Porsche 356a Speedster, and they wrote, "It was delightfully driftable, and the car was stable at any speed." I think that's a pretty accurate assessment of the Porsche 356, and this particular car, again, has been completely gone through. So everything you see here makes it essentially a brand new car, which is nice to think about. And it sounds wonderful. Synchro mesh in all 4 forward gears. Obviously you don't need it in reverse, but a wonderful to drive car, even by modern standards. In fact, you can't even get this experience in modern cars. The low cut windshield gets lots of wind in your hair, and it's just a really nice experience. The gearbox is nice and feels great in the hand, easy to shift. All of your gauges are right in front of you with no distracting screens. you have these nice clunky shifts that make it pretty easy to tell exactly what you're doing with the gear lever. Not to mention just the whole open experience of the car is absolutely delightful. The car is quite smooth and handles a lot of bumps with ease. And you can open it up. And it's easy to find the next gear. It really is just a wonderful experience. Very simple car, but it checks all the boxes as far as sports cars go.